Angela Myers here to elevate your mind, body, and spirit. Today I want to share a simple analogy with you that's going to help you be successful with creating any sort of habit you want to change in your life. Now, I use this analogy when I had my fitness business for 10 years. We use this to help people be successful with their weight loss goals. So you can think about it from that paradigm, or if there's any habit that you want to change in your life, think about this paradigm. So we're going to set this up as there is a huge elephant, and sitting on top of it is a little man. And there's a path that it's going down. And here's what they represent. The elephant represents your will, your energy, your drive to do something, your excitement and your passion for it. That's the reason we usually start a habit change or a goal, right? Because we have some sort of drive or motivation about it. So that's your elephant. The man sitting on top, that is your plan to get there. So that represents your mind, right? Your ability to plan point A to point B, to know what steps have to happen. How clear is it? How measurable is it? Or do we have SMART goals? Are the actions well defined? Is there clarity around the destination, right? So that's the guy sitting on top. And the path represents your environment. So that means what is in your surroundings is going to either enable you to get to your point B, or that is going to deter you or distract you or even prevent you from getting to point B. So all three of these elements have to be in place in order for you to successfully either meet your goals or change a habit. Now, how does this work if we actually apply it? So let's say we have two of the ingredients. Let's say that the elephant is super excited. That's your will, that's your drive, remember? Your motivation. And let's say that the driver sitting on top, the little man, knows exactly how to get from point A to point B. It's well defined. Everything's laid out. It's very clear. It's measurable. It's actionable. They know what they're doing together. And let's say they get to the path and it has huge boulders in it and logs that have fallen over. And you can barely see the markings and there's weeds overgrown it. No matter how excited the elephant is or how clear the driver is, they're going to have a very tough time reaching point B because the environment is not supporting it, right? So think about how maybe if you have those two ingredients not in the environment in the area of weight loss, as we applied this in my business, it would be that, person's super excited. They have their game plan written down. They get home from work and they're hungry and there's no food in the kitchen. And the kids are eating cookies and chips and they're starving. What do you think is going to happen, right? The environment wasn't there. The environment was not made to be conducive to reaching the goals. Or let's say we have cleared out the environment. We have a perfectly clear path and we have an elephant that's super excited and ready to go. But let's say we haven't taken the time to clearly define what actions are needed to get from point A to point B, what the game plan is, what the measurable goals are, the SMART goals. So we have an excited elephant, we've cleaned out the environment, but the little man on top, the elephant's just running around in circles and it's not getting to point B. So that could be something where you're excited about a result that you want in your life, and you've maybe purchased the things you need to get there, you've bought the programs, you've cleaned out your kitchen if it's a weight loss goal or something like that, but you don't have a clear plan of exactly what you're doing, by what time, what are the action steps needed, that sort of thing. So that would be an example of how that analogy is like maybe we have two components, but not one. So anyway, use this analogy, analyze yourself in your life right now. If there's a goal, a result, a destination that you want to have happen, do you have all three ingredients? Do you have the supportive environment? Do you have the path cleared out? Do you have the motivated elephant? Is your drive on board? Do you understand why? Are you deeply connected with the reasons that you're doing this? And are you keeping those in front of you? And do you have a really clear driver? Do you have a clear game plan with clear actionables and deadlines and measurable, attainable goals? Think about those three elements. If you don't, hopefully this helps you to think of some ideas of I'm missing that element, and get some pen and paper out, write it down, get that together. I want you to be successful in reaching whatever goal is most important to you. Hope this was helpful. Leave me a comment if you enjoyed this and subscribe to my channel for more great content.